Hi, welcome to Daily Dose of Anime Recaps. In this video, we'll be taking a look at episodes 13 through 16 of Swallowed Star. We're at the end of the century. A mysterious virus, known as the RR virus, appears in Earth's atmosphere, killing 2 billion people and mutating animals into monsters. In an attempt to destroy these monsters, the governments of the world used nuclear weapons. While the monsters survived, human civilization was all but wiped out. 5 nations survived and formed an alliance, providing shelter for humanity in large bases. Much like the animals of Earth, the humans have also gained powers, allowing some of them to become warriors, humanity's defenders against the monsters that plague the planet. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be sure you don't miss the next episodes. We see God of War Lu Gong's funeral, where warriors and high-ranking politicians alike come to pay their respects. Zhu Xin, her grandfather, and her brother are there as well. We see Xingkong, Zhu Xin's brother, greet a man named Guo Hai. He tells Guo Hai that Luo Feng was also in the area when God of War Lu Gong died, and that he has a thing for Zhu Xin. He also remarks that he's just a soldier, but Guo Hai interrupts him, saying that Luo Feng killed 10,000 monsters in 2 months and is incredibly strong. Zhang Haobai's uncle and the captain of Huya Squad walk in and decide to pit Thunder Team against Firehammer Team to wipe them out once and for all. 2 bodyguards of the Paulinus clan, one of the 9 heads of the alliance, then walk in. As they walk in, Lu, the old man, makes eye contact with Luo Feng and startles him with his keen gaze. Captain Gao Feng informs Luo Feng that Lu is almost a god of war himself. Lu greets Huya Squad and says that they had better not put personal grudges ahead of their mission they have in City 003, and that everything must be ready for their master, the head of the Paulinus clan. Everyone then steps outside as the warrior who saved Luo Feng in the first episode approaches the funeral. Captain Gao Feng is surprised that Luo Feng knows him and says that he's second in power only to Hong, the strongest man in the world. After the funeral, Firehammer Team discusses Huya Squad and their involvement with the Paulinus clan. Luo Feng is surprised to learn that the Paulinus clan has multiple gods of war, but the captain explains that the genes for being a powerful warrior are inheritable, so they have the ability to raise powerful warriors by having the children of their gods of war have more children who grow up to be gods of war themselves. The captain then suggests that they go to City 003, the most dangerous city in Eurasia, because the government has called many powerful warriors there. As Firehammer Team enters City 003, Zhang Haobai's uncle is furious, but his captain calms him down, saying Lu can defeat them all easily. As Firehammer Team scopes out the city, they are attacked by a black-crowned golden eagle. We then cut to Firehammer Team, taking a break and complaining about how many monsters they've had to fight in the last half hour. They spot a group of foreign warriors having a hard time fighting a 2-headed snake monster and decide to help out. The monster begins to chase Luo Feng specifically, singling him out. With the help of the other warriors, he kills it, but Huya Squad shows up with Lu and Charon, the other bodyguard for the Paulinus clan. They part ways so the young master of the Paulinus clan can come through in full battle regalia and says the 2-headed snake monster's corpse is his. One of the foreign warriors tries to attack the young master, but a sniper takes out his weapon and leg. Luo Feng tries to intervene, but Captain Gao Feng stops him, saying he cannot take the Paulinus clan's guards. As the sniper fires the finishing shot, Luo Feng remembers Zhang Kei's arm being shot off and blocks it, saving the foreign warrior. One of Firehammer Team snipes the sniper, and Luo Feng reminds the Paulinus clan head that their team also has a sniper. Lu knocks Luo Feng into a building with one hand, and Charon attacks Captain Gao Feng. Lu and Luo Feng begin to fight as well, and as the 2 Paulinus clan guards are separated by their respective battles, he asks that in exchange for saving the master of the Paulinus clan's life, the 2 guards spare the foreign warrior team. Before they realize what's happening, the Firehammer Team sniper fires a shot that would have killed the Paulinus clan's master, but Luo Feng blocks the shot, saving him. Lu notes that the shot that Luo Feng blocked was a blank, and Luo Feng says he won't help them anymore if they don't spare the foreign team. Charon is enraged by this, but Lu agrees, explaining to Charon that while a sniper will have little use against the two of them, the young master is not as skilled. The Paulinus clan and Huya squad leave, but not before Zhang Haobai's uncle warns Luo Feng that he won't be so lucky next time. Lu warns the captain of Huya squad that he should be more aware, as if anything happens to the young master, he will kill him. Luo Feng decides to track the Paulinus clan because he fears they will retaliate once their master is safely away, reminding Firehammer team that if the two guards launched a full-strength attack on them, they would not win. Luo Feng stealthily makes his way through the city and finds them. As he spies on them, Lu tells the captain of Huya squad to alert him next time they learn of Firehammer team's location, so he can eliminate them. He turns quickly, possibly seeing Luo Feng, who's hiding. As night falls, Luo Feng decides he will wipe out Huya squad once they are separated from Paulinus clan, and he's now powerful enough to do that. Luo Feng has to wait a very long time, but finally, the only two Huya squad members in the building are Zhang Haobai's uncle and the injured sniper. He peeks into the building to take them out. As he prepares to attack, he overhears Zhang Haobai's uncle talking about how he had Cobra memorize Luo Feng's family's roots so that he could attack them outside the house where there are no cameras. Luo Feng loses his temper, and his telekinesis breaks a chandelier, alerting them to his presence. Luo Feng attacks, taking out the sniper easily. As he fights Zhang Haobai's uncle, he's tempted to use his flying blades to kill him, but decides not to. Luo Feng defeats him, but the sniper calls him. He lies and says that the call is from Cobra, and if he doesn't answer, he doesn't know what will happen to Luo Feng's family. Luo Feng releases him, but then realizes that it was a trick. Zhang Haobai's uncle catches Luo Feng in a sneak attack, which he defends against, but then Zhang Haobai's uncle throws dirt in his eyes and attempts to kill him. Luo Feng catches his enormous blade with his hands, and the two struggle as the sniper crawls towards his gun. The bullet connects, and Zhang Haobai's uncle begins to beat Luo Feng, complaining that he could only beat him using tricks. He then activates an ultrasonic monster attractor, so the monsters in the area will come and finish off Luo Feng. But Luo Feng uses his flying blades to slice the legs of both the sniper and Zhang Haobai's uncle. Luo Feng then stands and levitates the sniper's bullet in the air, revealing that he only pretended to be shot and had in fact blocked the bullet, and that he is a spirit master. Zhang Haobai's uncle attempts to call for help, but Luo Feng destroys his communicator watch with his telekinesis and twisting his wrist with it as well, revealing just how above the two of them he really is. He decapitates the right hand of the sniper, saying that was payback for taking Zhang Kei's right hand. He tells them that, unlike them, he doesn't kill warriors, but the monsters they have called with their ultrasonic device will have no hang-ups about killing them. As he leaves, we see the menacing form of a lion monster entering the room, and the screams of the sniper and Zhang Haobai's uncle. We see the rest of the Huya squad and the Paulinus clan walking back to the building after a successful hunt, when Lu smells blood. They investigate, and the Huya squad captain comes to the conclusion that warriors attacked their comrades. Master Lu is not convinced, but the Huya squad captain says if it was warriors, they may be planning an assassination of the young master. But Lu assures him that they will work together, and no one will lay a hand on the rest of the Huya squad. The ground begins to shake, and as something large moves outside the building, they find the activated ultrasonic device. Lion mastiffs attack Huya squad and Paulinus clan as an injured Luo Feng tries to crawl away without the monsters seeing him. Paulinus clan displays how powerful they are, frightening the hiding Luo Feng and killing a large number of monsters outside. Inside the building, Huya squad's captain watches in terror as his team is devoured while they call out to him. He flees outside, and the sky turns dark as the lion mastiff leader appears. As they fight it, a second one appears, equally as large. As it pounces, a lightning-filled weapon pierces it, killing it instantly, and the young master cheers because his Uncle Li has arrived. arrived. The first one pounces and is struck down by lightning as well, and the young master cheers again, as his Uncle Wang has arrived as well. The two gods of war demand to know what happened, and Luo explains. They conclude that someone has a grudge against Huya Squad. One of the gods of war berates the young master, saying he's weak and needs more training. The other tells him not to worry, as, with his genes and some support, he can eventually become a god of war and join the Palace of the Gods. The Huya Squad captain asks what that is, but he's told that he's not a high enough level warrior to know, but since he may someday join them, he will give him a little explanation. Palace of Gods is a group consisting of all of the gods of war in the world, as well as anyone higher ranked than that. Hong and Thunder, the number 1 and 2 most powerful men in the world, are the founders. The goal is to test the limits of the human body and find a way to wipe out all monsters. The two gods of war then order the group to leave, as they are about to fight an advanced beast general known as the Iron Dragon, and that it will destroy miles of city. They explain that it led a group of monsters to attack a nearby base, and that it ate 1,000 men in order to lay an egg, which must be destroyed before it grows up to be another powerful monster. Luo Feng decides to follow them, so he can learn if it's dangerous or not. We see the two gods of war scoping out the Iron Dragon's lair, which is surrounded by an army of powerful monsters, making it a challenge to even get in there to fight the dragon. Luo Feng follows at a distance as they move into battle. Dozens of monsters fly through the air, with each strike of the gods of war, as shockwaves and lightning course through the battlefield. Luo Feng observes the speed and power of both the gods of war and the Iron Dragon, which prepares to join the fight. Buildings shatter as the battle rages. Luo Feng decides to go for the egg, so the Iron Dragon will be demoralized, giving the two gods of war an advantage. As he flies, he gets a call from his brother, telling him Xingkong came by and found Cobra lurking outside. He also informed him that thanks to the money Luo Feng had given him, he made a fortune in the stock market. He starts getting down on himself for being disabled, but Luo Feng tells him never to do that. He agrees, but after the call, looks sad. Luo Feng then scopes out the building, trying to find a way past the army of monsters within it, and decides to use the elevator shaft to get through to the dragon's lair undetected. He makes it, but he hadn't realized there's a special patrol of elite monsters patrolling the perimeter of the lair. They can't see him from where he is, but they would spot him if he went for the egg. He debates if he should destroy it or not, then decides to steal it and give it to a research institute to study, as it would do more good that way. He uses his flying knives to lift it and puts it in his bag. Before he leaves, he spots an outfit from a god of war that had been killed by the Iron Dragon and displayed as a trophy, and decides to take it back to the base city. The guard monsters notice the egg's absence and begin to roar, sending the Iron Dragon into a rampage. The monsters begin to attack Luo Feng, and he fights his way out, using the level that is one level higher than micro-bodily movements that he learned from watching the God of War. The Iron Dragon, however, spots him and lunges for him, ready to kill him.